Of course, it was a shock to finish the U.S. Open the way it was finished for me. First time in my career that something like this happens. Of course, you know, it could have happened earlier in my career. You know, could have happened to many players. You know, that the ball hits a line umpire, and I was just unfortunate that I did hit a line umpire in a very awkward place. And look, there was a lot of speculations and discussions whether it was deserved or not. I accepted it and I moved on. I checked on Laura after the match. She said that she was fine. There was no big injuries. I felt really sorry to cause the shock and drama to her because you know, she didn't deserve that in any way. You know, she obviously. Yeah, I mean, it was totally unexpected and very, very unintended as well, of course, to hit her. But as I said, you know, when you hit the ball like that, as I hit it, you know, you have a chance to hit somebody that is on the court, and the rules are clear when it comes to that. So I accepted it, and I had to move on, and that's what I did. Of course, I did not forget about it. I don't think I'll ever forget about it because it's one of these things that stays in your memory for the rest of your life. But I don't think I'll have any major issues coming back to the tour and being able to perform well and hit the tennis ball, of course, during the point. And well, look, there are things that are just unpredictable in a way, even for ourselves. You know, I mean, of course, as anybody else, I'm working mentally and emotionally as hard as I'm working physically. You know, trying to be the best version of myself on the court and off the court. And I understand that I have outbursts, and this is kind of the personality and the player that I have always been. You know, obviously went through ups and downs in my career and managing to control my emotions more or less. But it's if you're alone out there, it's a lot of intensity and a lot of pressure, and you have to deal with all of that. So sometimes the situations like this happen, and I cannot promise or I cannot guarantee that I will never ever do anything similar to that in my life. I don't know. I mean, I'm definitely going to try my best that something like that never happens again, obviously. But you know, anything is possible really in life. So I'm going to take this in, you know, as profound as possible for me as a big lesson, and I've been thinking about it, I've been comprehending, I've been, you know, talking to my team, of course, and it's just one of these things that is just unfortunate and it happens. But you know, it's, as I said, I will not forget about it. It will always be there, but I will have to accept it, and as I have, and move on, and embrace it as well, and kind of welcome it as a great lesson. Because I mean, I try to have that kind of a mentality where I, you know, as weird as it sounds, but befriend that kind of experience and try to really let it assimilate in my emotions, in my mind, and let it process, and let my mind process and my heart what has happened, and then try to make the most out of it. I mean, take the lesson and move on wiser, hopefully. It can happen. It could have happened maybe even before a few times in my career, and I know it could have happened a lot to other players. So it's not completely out of the blue, so to say. It's unseen situation in tennis, and we'll probably see some of that more in tennis in general. in the future. Hopefully not so much, and hopefully not from my side.